Hello, welcome back to Brandon's to see LiveNoding. In this episode, I'll be sharing with you the breakdown of how I created this kind of like dancing donuts. It's very easy to create. It's just a basic example. Um, you can make this more elaborate. However, I'm gonna show you exactly what's going on. So there is this donut, the donut part, and there is also this four arms and legs. So the donut part itself is pretty easy to explain. So this is just geometry nodes on an empty cube, empty default cubes. I'm basically using a cylinder. Cylinder have depth, of course, and the cylinder is being randomized slightly. And then I'm using this point distribution just to generate enough points to make a volume to make the donuts, these chocolate donuts. It's very easy, very simple. You can make this in just few seconds. And I think I moved this slightly, just offset it so it fits the arms and legs. A better way is probably to parent this controller to the donuts. But anyway, yeah, this is just the donut part. I smooth it also in the end here. So the rest of the parts is actually just all this thing. Let me actually I can delete everything, delete all the animations. This animation was just created just for fun. So this part is really just a bunch of empty controller. So this is the donut part. This is bunch of empty. This is actually kind of like the basic idea of how you want, if you want to create like a kind of like electricity with two controller. So I have two. You can see here there is one object, two empty. So the first object, I will explain what's going on. So underneath it's just two empty goes inside a line object, and then I randomize it. So we have like kind of like electricity motion, and then I subdivided it, the line. So the line, of course, have a number of points, right? I can increase or decrease the points. I just leave it to 3 or 5. I'm using 5, so 5 points of line being randomized, and then I subdivide it, so I have enough subdivisions to generate this line. So on top of the lines, I just randomize it, and then again I'm using points to volume to mesh. So this is the secret. What happening here is that I just save this guy here, 3 different parts. I just save it out into a blend, and then I append them back as a collection. So inside the collections we have cube and empty, so the rest is just the same. Okay, so the way I animate this, really, first maybe animate the body part. So what's going on here, I'm gonna show you. So this is just this is of course not how you animate. If you want to animate properly, you want to use a bit of bone controllers and IK, etc. But if you want to do just for fun, a quick way to do it, you can do it this way. So there is the donut part and the controller that I want to select. Sometimes it's a bit tricky. Just hide this first, get the controller, Where is the other controller? Oh well. Inside controller, and then I will hide show hidden objects. Okay. I should just I'll just animate like this for now. I think, yeah, I should select it like this. So this is the controller for the animations. Okay. I have this record already running. So let's make it this 100 frame. I run this playback and then just start moving this. So this is, of course, representing the body and the arms. And then it's finished. Okay. So the animation is now recorded. And on top of that, I can actually animate the leg. So it's a very kind of like free form type of animations. Need to be careful here with the legs, otherwise it seems floaty, but I think it's okay. It's just like a random dancing donuts. So this is the arm part. We want it to be free. There is a way so that the recording can kind of overlap on top when recording. So you can add or replace. You can also replace. So I need to move this around, or just totally delete it. See how it looks now. Let's select this controller. Just record another random motion, following the rest of the animations, of course, the rest of the parts. You can see here with what I'm doing actually with the arms and the legs. This is actually like similar to skin modifier, but kind of like in object mode. So I'm working in object mode, but the geometry is keep changing underneath. You can actually use the same idea here. In the future, I will show you how you can kind of make like a procedural character using this idea, same idea. So the donut itself is being I apply the material by changing this to object and then assign the color. Right, so we have this animated dancing donut. So yeah, that's basically the process. So geometry, this is the one that's moving around, is the geometry. In reality, you want to use a proper bones and a bit of rigging just to make this happen. But I just like this kind of quick and impromptu creations. So this guy with the arm here, actually with the geometry, I forgot to smooth it. In order to smooth it, you simply fill. So attribute fill, boolean, shade smooth, value of 1. So this you can just copy, right? And then you go to the next one, paste it here, and then if you wanna, you can drag and drop it. Same thing with the legs. See the power of geometry nodes for each arm and legs. You have full control over the radius, etc. Make a very thin leg. Yes, it's maybe funnier with a thinner leg and thinner arm. And with a character, simple character like this, you probably want, let's say you want to add something, you know, I suddenly have an idea. So this is the arm controller, right? This is, what is it called? MT001, which is I think one of this guy. And I want to add like an icosphere and make it into an arm. I can use the location of this empty, I believe. Just plug this into the location. And this geometry, we can just merge this together. Right, so it's making it more like a complete character, because now it's following and moving. So the same thing here, we can just copy, paste into here, get the locations, and merge. So this is more like a complete character. So now our donuts have some kind of pom-pom that we can use together. So this character that's kind of cheer you up. We can add a fur on the pom-pom. Okay, so there you go. That's how you create some kind of weird dancing donut using Blender and geometry nodes. Right, so thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.